Endi bu yerki early. Okay, endi early deganimiz nima? Sanlar baldur. Okay. Masalan, the sun rises early. Endi late degancha o'di sanlar keyin. Demakchi, kechikib demakchi early, late. Okay, next one. Keyingisi nima sanlar? The boy reading an interesting book. Okay. The boy is reading an interesting book. Reading an interesting book. And the boy nima ish qo'yibdi? Bir qiziqarli kitob o'qiyapti. Mishariki interesting deganimiz nima sanlar? Qiziqarli. Endi qiziqarli degan hargiz buni bari sanlar bu kulkulik Abdukerim abimizning itotidek degan gap emas. O'qigan sira nima edi deb qattiq ichiga chirib ketgan bo'lsa nima? Interesting. Interesting book. Okay. You know, our climate isn't very good, but it's very interesting. Qaranglar, bizning klimatimiz ancha yaxshi emas. Biroq it's very interesting. O intayin qanday sanlar qiziqarli. Qanday klimatni qiziqarli deymiz bolalar? Hech o'zgaradigan, jiq bo'lgan o'zgaradigan yani nima? Interesting. Good. Next one is they are talking, right? They are talking. Ular paranglashadi. Also we can say they are having a conversation. They are having a conversation. And the mishareke talking shnama paranglashmak. And they are talking, right? And you can also say they are having a conversation. And the mishareke talk bilan conversation nam farqini bersa, o'xshash parang hamda. Lekin hamda conversation degan shikyak 10 qadam bir xil rasmiy holatdagi paranglashganni conversation deymiz. And a talk degancha masalan you can talk to yourself. O'z-o'zimiz bilan paranglashgan bo'ldi-ku hamda. Demak hamda o'shniki azroq farqi bor. Conversation, another one is, talk. So what are they talking about? Food, school, games, or movies? So what are they talking about? What are they talking about? Amsilani tabaqlar bo'llar. Ular nima to'g'riliqqa paranglashayotganda? Food, school, games, or conversation, right? They are talking about something. They are having a conversation about. And the misharga about deganimiz nima? To'g'risida. Maybe they are talking about food, right? Maybe they are talking about school. Okay. Something they talk about. It's a subject. Okay. And the misharke abay deyishgandek food, school, games, or movies. It's the topic, right? It means they are subject. Xo'sh, ana bu yerga subject deganimiz nima desanlar? Parangning temisi. So what is the subject? All right? And so ular paranglashayotgan shu temisi nima? What is the subject? Shu subject deganimiz nima desanlar? Tema. Something they are talk about. They are subject. Onadagi subject deganni yana ma'lum. Darslik deb ma'nosi bor. Darslik. Shunga what's your favorite subject? Masalan, siz eng yaxshi ko'rgan pen qaysi? Qaysi penni bekrak yaxshi ko'rasiz degan. Endi men qarasam, conversation bu night uzun so'zga voy qanday as saqlama deb balkim 5 yil qatish mumkin. Unda emas. İngilizceda ham qanday desanlar ko'pincha so'zlar shu Uyg'urcha o'xshash. Ahangni bilsanlar yezib chiqa oladigan gap. Masalan, con. Masalan, o ko'pincha o talaffuz qiladi. Nima desam dog. All right? The con kin demadi shunama con bo'ldi mana ver odatda bu shu er nima desanlar ta'tiliz qilinishna conversation degan keyin narsa keyingisi ion degan ism yasash qo'shimcha ko'pincha ismni tion ism okay conversation bu nima shunda o'qiladi demak bugun bilib oldingiz keyin nurg'un so'zlar bor masalan communication bu nima ism keyindagi shin o'xshash nima tion sation deb olsam bo'ldi Müşareke ver asıl qanday desam, qiyin bo'lishi mumkin. Demak conversation degan para suhbat, tushunami? Talk. Good word house. Okay, anda yerime bu bilekda, yerime u bilekda. Andaqda tutashtirib beringlar. Birinchisi nima ekan? I deb talaffuz qilingan go. East. Good. What about next one is subject. Right? Next one is north. Good. North. Next one rise. Good. Next one is okay, I'm going to conversation. Good. Next one is interesting. Pakistan interesting. Interesting. I'm the one interesting. Interesting. Okay, we should tell that our yaqin bo'lib qolib qolsa, talaffuz o'qida interesting. Good. Interesting. Next one is season. Season. Pestle degan gap bo'ldi. What about next one is mild. Okay, season and what? Mild. Good. Degan yerga bugungi bo'yim so'zlar east, subject, north, rise, conversation, interesting, season, and mild. Good. Mushlarni yaxshi takrorlasam. Xo'sh, hamsa bugungi tekstimizga kelsak, savol hamsa bu tekstimizda qanday mazmunlar chiqdi? Undaqda shu tekstimizning mazmunini qarasak. You know, first of all, listen and say what the weather is like in England. You know, first of all, listen and say what the weather like in England. You know, according to this, such as what about in the north? In the north of the England, east, south, west. Andaqda mush Englandningki mushu to'rt mush taraflarda azad havo qandaq. Andaqda avval mushni anglab bo'lgandan keyin javob bersam.
Where do you come from?
I come from England.
What's the climate like in your country?
It's mild, but it's not always pleasant. The weather's often cold in the north and windy in the east. It's often wet in the west and sometimes warm in the south.
Which seasons do you like best?
I like spring and summer. The days are long and the nights are short. The sun rises early and sets late. I don't like autumn and winter. The days are short and the nights are long. The sun rises late and sets early. Our climate is not very good, but it's certainly interesting. It's our favorite subject of conversation.
All right, finished? Good. So, what about in the north? Okay, what about the north? So, what's the weather like in the north of England? What is the weather like? And what about in the south, or in the west, and in the east? You know, it's in the north, it means like often cold. What about in the south? Sometimes warm, right? What about in the west? Often wet. Okay, west. So in the east, yeah, it's windy. Means a lot of wind. Hamda mush inglizchadagi news deb bir gap bor. News xabar shunami? Xabar narin kelgan desang, mush to'rt tarafga masalan N, birinchi N north, ikkinchisi E east, V W shunami? New shunami? Mush to'rt tarafdan yig'ib kelgan yangi narsalarni yig'in desa S ko'plik shunami? News mush nima desanglar inglizcha xabar deb ataladi. Xabar deb ataladi. Demak, mush to'rt tarafninki bosh harfining yig'ini desa, amniyatini bersanlar news degan gap, news.